swears to me it won't rain like last time this time. But I'm telling you, talk to independents. Talk to Republicans. People are not sold on this guy. It's going to be a tough race. We know that. But the toughest thing would be to wake up on Wednesday morning and think about a handful of folks we could have called, a handful of people at our workplace we could have talked to, some emails we could have sent out, some text messages we should have sent out. I've heard about all
really
about
serious
one text
over
message,
there.
but other than that, send all the other text messages. I want you to be sure that if there's any doubt in your mind about a neighbor, you talk to him, a worker, you talk to him, a friend, you talk to him. Because if we do what I've been saying, take 5, every one of you knows 5 more people that you can get to the polls, talk to about this election. What's going to happen about 11 o'clock Tuesday night? Somebody's going to come on, you're going to hear that thing. They're going to say, we believe we can call Florida now. We've looked around and we've done our polling. And Florida's done something many of you have dreamed of, and some of us never even hoped would happen this soon. We will elect the first woman governor and a great governor of the state of Florida, my friend, Alex Singh.
Before I introduce Bill Nelson, Senator Nelson, I want to remind everybody, how many of you remember the speech that Hillary Clinton made at FAU in 1992? Actually, 1991. I will steal from her and say the same thing. How would you like to wake up on Wednesday morning, cloudy, damp, the birds aren't chirping, and you reach out and you pick up the morning newspaper, and the morning newspaper says, Rick Scott, governor.
Oh.
Or how would you like to pick up the paper that morning while the birds are chirping, while the sun is shining, and you reach out and you pick up that newspaper and it says, a new day for Florida, Alex Singh, governor. That's what we want in this state. We want a new day, we want a new governor, and we want the sun to shine. Senator Nelson.
The other day, Alex and I were campaigning west of Gainesville in a place called Trenton. And earlier in the day, a lady said, I understand you're going all over the state for Alex. Where are you going? I said, Trenton. I said, you know where that is? She said, of course, New Jersey. Believe you me, our state is as varied and as diverse as the country is. And we desperately need a leader that is going to straighten out the mess in Tallahassee and get us on a trend to be a megatrend state. Now, everybody in this place today here has dug down deep for me. I want you all now to dig down deep and make sure that we don't miss anything, because right now the polls are up and down. I think the trend, the wind is at Alex's and Rod's back, but it's up to us now. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I ask you to act like there's no tomorrow, because the future of this state is at stake. And I give you, as a result of your work and your effort, the next governor of the state of Florida, Alex Singh.
Yay!
Thank you! Thank you so much! It has been a long few days, and you just can't imagine how it warmed our hearts when we drove through this beautiful piece of property down this lane, and here we are with because as I drove down this lane and as I see the names of the sponsors behind me, I'm thinking about our beautiful agricultural lands and the many supporters that Rod and I have in the ag industry, which is very unusual for a Democratic ticket. But let me tell you a couple of little stories about some strange things that are happening. Last week in Tallahassee, a couple of cattlemen were up at the cabinet doing some business, and they approached me. They said, "We want to talk to you." "We're Republicans." I said, "That's okay. We're Republicans." But we had a cattle roundup the other day, and we were all sitting at the barn having lunch, and we had our vets there and our cowhands, and we were talking about you. I said, "Oh boy, this might not be good." I said, "Okay, well, what were you saying?" They said, "Every single person at that table is going to vote for Alex Sink for governor."
I always think these stories are bullshit.